Do you think goggle manufacturers will keep making analog goggles in the future? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Analog, I said in 2019 when the DJI digital system released, the very first DJI digital system, I said that that was the marker. Excuse me. That was the marker of when analog's days were numbered. And people, that's an intentionally sort of controversial and a little bit provocative statement, because obviously, I'm not saying that analog is going to die anytime soon, but it's like, tape decks came out and CDs came out, and at some point in the evolution of audio technology, you could argue that the days of vinyl's sort of superiority, that one of those things, the release of the tape, probably not the release of the tape deck. Tape decks were convenient, but they didn't have as good audio quality as vinyl. Well, when CDs came out, they're pretty convenient. They're more convenient. Vinyl had as good or better audio quality than vinyl. I know that vinyl fans will argue with me about that, and that's not what we're here for, but that's my opinion. And I feel like maybe that was the time, and now we've seen kind of a resurgence in vinyl where people are enjoying the sort of the experience of playing vinyl records and owning vinyl records, and that's sort of an interesting development. But you can look at the development of technology and say, when this technology came out, that was the moment when that one sort of went on the decline and would never kind of be dominant again. And for me, 2019, September 2019, when the DJI digital system came out, was that for analog. That was the time when we finally had a digital FPV system that truly not only gave analog a run for its money, absolutely crushed it in terms of image quality, range, penetration, ease of use, in just basically every way except cost and weight. And I guess power consumption, but it really was a competitor. And I thought, okay, digital is here. And I think that to a large degree that trend has played out, that we have more digital, not as many as I would have hoped for. Walk-Snail is here. DJI is here. HD0 is here, although I'm not sure there are ways in which HD0 feels more like a sort of evolution of analog than digital, be that as it may. And OpenIPC is coming, But analog is tapered off, but then kind of leveled out. And I think today there are probably more analog birds being manufactured by many orders of magnitude than digital birds. And the reason for that is not hobbyists, and it's not industrial users. It's, it's other users who are making those analog birds because they need them to be as cheap as possible, because they're not treating them like a precious, precious drone that we have to preserve at all costs. They're treating them like a consumable item. So isn't that an interesting development? And for that reason, as well as the fact that there will always be hobbyists out there who want to save money, analog goggles aren't going anywhere. In fact, I saw a leak, and this was not a leak that I saw because I have connections. It was a public leak, I'm pretty sure. I saw a leak of an iFlight analog goggle that is in the works. So people are still making analog goggles. They're not going anywhere.